Jane got a thing going on, going on.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I got the hair. Yeah. You remember Ben? Yesterday. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Saw the festival. I tried to buy some donuts with an American dollar and it didn't work. I know Kroners. They were like, "Did you take card?" They're like, Practice House is where Blackstone Cherry rehearses, and it's on my grandparents' farm, and my dad's band, the Kentucky Headhunters, grew up using the Practice House. It's legendary, you know. My uncle put up posters of all the great classic rock bands and R&B and blues artists to keep the heat in the house because there was no, filler insulation. So we kind of, growing up being 15, 16 years old, were introduced to a lot of artists that we probably wouldn't have ever known about.
We knew we were proud of it, so we were happy with it. You know what I mean? And then we started getting all the reviews in, and everybody saying this about it and this about it, and it was kind of overwhelming because usually one of those magazine reviews is going to have something snooty to say, But we were getting them in from Revolver and Billboard and different ones from over here, and all of them had great things to say about it, and they all said the things that we wanted them to say, if that makes any sense. We don't really care what critics have to say because they're paid to give their opinion.
Yeah.
But deep inside, the things they're writing about were things that we were going for on the album. So it was neat. It was pretty cool.
Me and Mary Jane got a thing going on.
Man. Gummy bears. Haribo.
Just product placement.
100%.
No, it needs to be. I just we like.
Well, we work out a lot.
Yeah.
And I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the energy of the music, I mean? I always said that it'd be hard for somebody to chain me down because I'm not doing it just to be Mr. Cool Guy on stage. I do it because that's the way I react to music.
Could anyone see if you had a bad day?
From speaking of me personally, I try not to let that stand in the way because none of us really do. You know what I mean? Sometimes it gets overwhelming, but you always got to give a great show because it's not fair to the audience. If you stumped your toe before you went on stage, it's not their fault. They still paid to see a show.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be easier said than done, but we always try and get out there and not let anything that's going on affect the performance. That's all we have is the performance.
You try to keep it, if something does go wrong or something, your gear's falling apart, you got to try to keep it out of your head, which it's hard to do. It's hard because like Ben said, you want to put on a great show for the fans and everybody who's paid money to be out there, and it's it is sometimes you let it get. I let it get to me sometimes. Like I try to make it a perfect show every night, and it can't be. Nothing's perfect. So I'm still learning.
Well, that's what it is. Yeah.
We can tour off Magic Mountain for at least 2.5, 3 years.
Yeah, you never really know. I mean,
Right.
we've at least got all of this year is done. We're booked all of this year. And I know we'll be busy next year too. I can assume, it'd be a lot. Off the last album cycle, we did tours even when the album cycle was done. If the offers are good and people want to see us, we're always technically on tour. You know what I mean? You just might take extended breaks from it. But if somebody sends us an offer and we're sitting home and it's good, we're gonna go do it.
Yeah.
Recorded more in a live environment than a super studio, strategic planned out thing. It's kind of a balls to the wall.
Me and Mary Jane got a thing going on, going.
Well, Well, if Chris was cooking it, it'd be meat and potatoes and French fries and no vegetables, and it would be a regular Coke with a Marlboro.
It would definitely be
dinner.
a meal from Cracker Barrel. You know what Cracker Barrel is?
No.
I know you guys don't have those here, but I don't know if you've heard of a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Swedish Cracker Barrel.
It's like a
It's American-
southern home cooked.
Like,
It's a home cooking restaurant, like comfort food.
Okay.
Cornbread and mashed
Yeah.
potatoes and
Yeah.
meatloaves and.
it's kind of like the
Macaroni.
touristy. I mean, if we came here and wanted to eat Swedish meatballs and felt the fish and you're like the Swedish traditional grandparents style.
It's definitely
Authentic
deep.
meals.
Whatever it is, it's deep fried.
Check this out. Oh no, we were also
Trash millionaire, ain't got much and I don't care. Count your cash and
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have two homes. We have two homes. We have a home at home, Kentucky, and we have the home out here. Because, we bring everybody out here as family, even the new guys that we bring out that we've never known, immediately they go into a family. It's just the way we like to keep things. But yeah, it's a comfort zone, that we've just grown used to, We've been around each other for all our lives, basically, even before we started touring. So, there's two different sides to it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a coin.
me and Mary Jane got a thing going on.
I would say somewhere paradise-like. I think we could probably all agree on that. I mean, John Fred and I both love the mountains. I love the mountains and
Paradise, like many people think about beaches, I think.
that's
White
what
beaches.
that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Like, I love the mountains, but on the other hand, I think we could all probably agree on somewhere tropical. I guess would be probably ideal.
Somewhere tropical is great. I mean, we do back home. We do these cruise tours that go out called Shiprocked and things like that, and they go down to like the Bahamas and Cayman Islands, and it's fun. It's fun to go do those. You get all the rock bands on there, and we've done a couple of those. We actually did the Leonard Skinner cruise twice with those guys. They do their own cruise, and it's fun to go see those places, in the tropical regions of the earth. But I don't know, on off days, I like to go do something that's kind of like historic. Like, I like to see things that are old, and timeless, and any day off like that's cool. As long as you're not sitting somewhere that's like there's nothing to do. That's the worst. Well, we were sitting here yesterday and we walked around the festival, and it was interesting, but it was fun. We're ready to play today, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Trash millionaire, ain't got much and I don't care. Count your cash and kiss.
It was our first official practice.
Like the first kiss.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the
first kiss.
Yeah.
We met. I met them the day before on June 3rd, and then the next day we decided to have the band start, and we started practicing on that day, June 4th, 2001. So that's the day we consider the inception.
That's pretty cool. You have a date.
Well, we probably wouldn't remember it so well if it wouldn't have been Chris's birthday as well, because
Yeah.
we practiced on his birthday. So.
Can we expect you going on for 14 more years
Sure as hell hope so.
or more?
Yeah, that's the goal. I don't know what else I'd do.
Me and Mary Jane got a thing going on.
What band, living or still alive, what you want Alter Bridge to go on tour with?
Metallica.
Metallica.
If you had to be bunk buddies for
If you had to
one
be
night.
bunk buddies with one of us, band or crew,
Yeah.
who would it be?
Yeah.
Who asked it? Chris?
No, it was John, Fred, and Ben.
Me, John, Fred, and Ben will all share a bunk together.
Oh, that's sweet.
Fred for asking the question.
Trash millionaire, ain't got much and I don't care. Count your
Yes.
Yeah.
Salty.
Yeah. These
you
are
like it?
Yeah. Mark likes Swedish fish. As we were on tour with him, he was what was his deal? He like,
I don't remember this.
remember, he was like eating like
You
Swedish
want a
fish.
car instead?
I don't know.
So. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
How you doing, man?
There you go, man. All right on, dude.
We're gonna do this right. That's okay. There you go.
Thank you. See you.
I'm great. Nice to meet you. I'm John Fred. Very nice.
Me and Mary Jane got a thing going on, going on.
Go ahead.
Right here